A year and a half ago, we started Everywhere English with the intention of helping businesses in Spain grow internationally. In fact, we stood here on the demo day 6 months ago with that very idea. This is something that we still do, but about 12 months into our journey, we realised there was a much bigger, more genuine problem closer to home. Workplace accidents, highly skilled individuals in low-paid work, and social isolation in work. These are three of many problems that we have noticed in manufacturing industry in the UK and Ireland. And it all boils down to one thing: language barriers. Language barriers are the root cause. To give you a real-life example, we've been working with Samworth Brothers, a food manufacturing company in the UK, for the last couple of months. We visited Samworth Brothers about 2 months ago to get a first-hand view of the real problem that was within this company. Accidents, isolation at lunchtime, and miscommunication of tasks were just a few of the things that we saw.
Perfect. So how do we know this is a real, genuine problem? So we actually generated €40,000 in beta paying clients last year solving the same problem. We have a current pipeline of 9k MRR by January 2024, again with the same problem. And we very fortunately secured PSSF funding and private angel investment, again all on the basis of solving this exact same problem. So how do we help? So we support businesses and non-native speaking teams to improve their level of industry-specific English in the manufacturing industry. Quite simply, we remove the risk that the English language could ever be a barrier to cohesion or success. So just to go back to our slide, 2 slides ago, Samworth Brothers, to give you an example. So Samworth Brothers signed up a cohort of 20 learners to Everywhere English, and that means that they have access to a self-learning hub that can be accessed through their phone. They have access to weekly live lessons with qualified and experienced tutors, and they also have access to their own personalised dashboard where they can see their progress and they can log into lessons. So while we place a heavy focus on the user, we also ensure that the employer can keep accountability. By tracking, using data-driven analytics, they can track their ROI and they can make more informed decisions for the company going forward.
So how do we make money? Initially, we ran Everywhere English as a service, which gave us the opportunity to gain proof of concept, validate the business idea early on, and generate enough cash flow to fund our edtech development. We now offer a value-driven SaaS model with a focus on B2B corporate sales, bringing us monthly recurring revenue. On average, we charge €80 per user per month.
So how do we get in front of our customers? So LinkedIn, Google and networking are our main channels, and more specifically, geo and demographic targeted SEO and outreach strategy. So this year's plan is to identify 57 qualified leads. Once we've identified these 57 qualified leads, we will use a 7-step sales process to create 32 prospects. With a 3-month lead to sale time ratio and a proven 20% conversion rate, we will onboard 11 clients, turning over €142,000 in revenue.
So this is our process on paper, but how's it actually going? So with our site gaining traction on Google, our network expanding, and our process working, we have generated 18 quality leads, 9 prospects, and converted 3 B2B customers since June just gone. We are well on track to reaching our target by May 2024.
So who are we? So we're Kate and Becky, we're co-founders, but more importantly, we're actually 2/3 of triplets, so it's safe to say that we do know each other quite well. We've both had our own successful careers up until this point, myself 11 years in the English language industry as a sales director and as a teacher, and Becky in business development and data analysis. So about 8 years ago, I joined a startup in my hometown where I learned the good, the bad and the ugly and everything that comes with startups. And about a year in, they were looking for a second hire. So Becky joined the same company. So we spent 4 years working together as colleagues, and we oversaw the launch of 2 spin-off startups, and we grew the company from early stage figures to about 100k MRR a month in just under 8 months. So we really knew at that stage, this is time to do it for ourselves.
Yeah, so over the past year and a half, we've leveraged our diverse skill set to get to where we are today. While my main focus has been on operations, financial strategy, and data analytics, Kate has been the driving force behind our commercial success. In the last 6 months, we've grown our core team and onboarded a CTO, Mo. Mo has been a valuable asset to Everywhere English, and he's not only an absolute tech genius, but he's also a seasoned entrepreneur with a recent exit under his belt.
Yeah, so where are we now and where are we going? So as I mentioned, up until this point, we have onboarded a CTO, we've gone through our market research, our beta paying client stage, we've launched our live solution in July, we very fortunately closed a pre-seed round of €130,000 and we've become an enterprise Ireland client. So it has been absolute manic.
Yeah. So our short-term goals now include increasing our gross profit margin to 83%. We are going to have a 19k MRR by June 2024, and we are also planning on closing a seed round in June 2024. So while we're not opening our seed round just yet, if anybody is interested in starting conversations, we'd be more than happy to catch up after this for around the afternoon.
Yeah. Thank you very much.